Tactical strategies for the battlefields of life. Powered by Task Force 1111. Conducting soul rescue operations. Tactic 3. Don't cut corners, knowing what not to do. What does it mean to advance? What measures do you need to take to remain consistent in the pursuit of your mission? One of the most critical actions toward achieving your goals actually falls into the category of what not to do. Within broken dreams and failed visions lies a common error. At the center of almost all crime and loss of opportunity, the cut corner is found. While stationed in Germany in the late 80s during the Cold War, I was tasked by a sergeant to GI the latrine. In civilian terms, I had to clean the bathrooms. With vigor and speed, I scrubbed the toilets and sinks to a spit shine and was proud of my work. Appearing in the doorway, my sergeant held up a pipe wrench. What the hell does he have that for, I thought. As he looked around at the surface cleaning I had performed, he smiled. I did good. Then he used that wrench to take apart the P-trap under the sink and dirty sludge dropped onto the floor. "What the?" he said to me. "Look at this pipe. This is repulsive." "Sarge, what the hell does cleaning the inside of the pipe have to do with anything?" I questioned. "Everything," he replied. "If you can't be trusted to not cut corners, how can I or the United States trust you with our lives?" I have carried this lesson with me for the last 35 years. Discipline within mission assignments will prevent the corner from being cut. There is greatness within the smallness of attention to detail. A few minutes of extended effort in a task could avoid significant consequences. In some instances, the consequences of poor decisions can be up to and including a lifetime of imprisonment. The rapist, the thief, the addicted. Every crime occurs because of cutting corners. Most people who are in prison are there simply because they cut corners. I once asked a man who raped his girlfriend if he realized that had he taken the time and not cut corners with the woman he raped, had he loved her, respected her, and honored her, she might have given what he aggressively took. He had no answer. I watched his face as he realized that he had in fact failed to nurture a relationship, and instead he just took. He had cut corners, and doing so cost him 25 years of his life. No doubt he will spend a lot of time thinking about his crime. Hopefully, he is learning to recognize where he went wrong and never again take irresponsible and disrespectful shortcuts. Become a master of your tasks, not merely a time watcher. Don't do the quick and easy. Instead, put in discipline and diligence and cultivate a desire to be excellent in the things you do because it's what leads to an admirable life. Our spiritual existence is made up of lines and curves. If you stray from the straight and narrow, or if you come out of a curve too early, you can become lost within your own mystical realm. Take each straightaway, each curve, and each corner of life's path, slowly and intentionally. By doing so, you will successfully navigate your soul's demands, the higher purpose for which you have been put on this planet. When you slow down and become attuned to the homing beacon within your soul, you come to know with certainty that you are here to achieve. When you pay attention, you can tangibly feel that pull directing you towards something greater. By giving it space and time in your mind and heart, that pull will grow ever stronger, becoming an accurate compass leading to your true north. When you are in a hurry and use shortcuts, however, you can become so lost that this fundamental signal fails to give you any direction at all, and life loses its value. It is a life that has no value that lands itself behind prison walls, both real and metaphorical. Only with this methodical approach can you realize exceptional achievement. You've heard the adage, take time to smell the roses. Well, I would add to that, slow down and pay attention to the guardrails. They are the universal rules that make all the difference between a life wasted because of cutting corners and a life of great achievement, because nothing of value is ever fast or easy. Embrace the challenge of taking pride in the things you do, both small and great. Success is truly found in the smallest details, and paying attention to detail means never cutting corners. Consider the goals and objectives you have set and worked on during the previous episodes. In what ways might you be tempted to cut corners? Open your notebook and write down the steps you will need to take to achieve your commander's intent. While you are writing down the things you will do to accomplish your goals, also write down what you won't do. Because, like I said at the beginning of this video, what not to do is just as important.